Prince Louis's birth certificate is starkly different from George and Charlotte's. Prince Louis, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's youngest child, was born on April 23, 2018. His birth certificate, issued shortly after his arrival, contains a notable difference compared to the birth certificates of his older siblings, Prince George and the Princess Charlotte. This distinction not only highlights the evolving nature of the royal family's approach to modern parenting, but also reflects changes in societal norms regarding family roles. When Prince Louis was born, his birth certificate included a major change, deleting the title princess or prince before his name. Unlike George and Charlotte, whose birth certificates explicitly stated their royal titles, Louis's document simply lists him as Louis Arthur Charles. This difference indicates a broader trend within the royal family to adopt a more modern approach to titles and privileges. Traditionally, the titles of royal children are prominently displayed on official documents. For example, Prince George's full name appears as His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge, while Princess Charlotte is officially known as Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana of Cambridge. However, with the birth of Louis, the decision to give up the title reflects a subtle shift in how the royal family handles its image in modern society. This change may also be related to growing conversations about gender equality and the role of women in society. By deleting Louis's surname, the royal family appears to signal a move towards a more equal approach to titles between siblings. While George remains the heir apparent and retains his title, Louis's birth certificate indicates a move away from strict adherence to the traditional royal hierarchy when it comes to naming conventions. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have long been advocates of modern parenting practices. They emphasize the importance of nurturing their children's personality and encouraging them to interact with the world around them. This philosophy extends beyond their parenting styles to how they present their families to the public. Kate and William have made a conscious effort to let their children experience a semblance of normal life despite their royal status. From school dropouts to family outings, they strive to provide their children with a well-rounded upbringing. The decision to simplify Louis's birth certificate is consistent with their commitment to raising their children with an awareness of their royal duties and personal identities. Titles within the royal family carry great weight and come with privileges and responsibilities. They often dictate how individuals are viewed by the public and can influence their roles within the monarchy. For example, Prince George, as the eldest son, is directly in line to the throne, which requires a certain level of formality in his upbringing and representation. In contrast, Prince Louis, who is ranked third in the rankings, may not face the same expectations associated with his title. By choosing to delete the word prince from his birth certificate, there is an implication that he may have a different path than his brother and sister. This may allow him more freedom to explore his interests without being constantly defined by his royal status. Public reaction to this change was largely positive. Many people appreciate the royal family's efforts to adapt to modern societal mores while maintaining tradition. The decision resonates with parents who seek to raise their children in a way that prioritizes individuality over titles. It reflects a growing sense of the need to allow children to define themselves outside of inherited status. Additionally, the move is seen as part of a broader effort by the royal family to connect with younger generations. By projecting a more relatable and accessible image, they aim to foster goodwill among the public and strengthen their links with communities across the UK and beyond. Prince Louis's birth certificate is a fascinating glimpse into the evolving nature of royal life and the changing perceptions of titles within the British monarchy. The decision to drop the word prince from his name not only signifies a shift in tradition, but also an embrace of modern parenting values that prioritize individualism and equality between siblings. As the youngest member of the Cambridge family grows, it will be interesting to see how these early decisions shape his identity and role within the royal family. The emphasis on normalcy and connectedness continues to define Kate and William's approach to parenthood, suggesting that even within the constraints of property, there is room to grow and adapt in today's world. In an age where titles can sometimes overshadow personal identity, Prince Louis's birth certificate stands as a testament to a new generation of royals who are forging their own paths while respecting tradition.